Welcome back to Building a Beauty. I am so excited to have you guys here for today's makeover. I have such a fun video planned and some fun little tricks up my sleeve that I'm excited to share with you. We are in my dog's bedroom. This is what Mark and I like to call their room because this is where they sleep, they eat, they drink their water, they hang out. This is like their little oasis. So yes, we do have a full room in our house dedicated to our dogs because we love them, and we don't have kids, so we have this spare room and we thought, hey, it's perfect for them, and they love it. So right now we have the room empty because Mark and I put new flooring in this room, and before I put the whole room back together, I definitely want to do some things to update this space. So the first thing that we did is update these doors in here. If you guys missed this video, please be sure to go check it out because it was quite the transformation. As you can see, they turned out so pretty. I love them, and this is actually like one of my favorite videos that I've ever made on YouTube. So if you missed it, please be sure to go check it out because it was a special one. But we're gonna start in this room by doing some paint. I wanna do some trim in here to make this space a little bit more special. Right now it's just lacking personality. It really is lacking character, and it's just plain and blah. And I am so not like in love with this space. Every time I walk into this room, I am not like, I don't have that comforted feeling. It just feels really bare. So we can definitely do some things to make this space more special. So without further ado, let's dive into it and have some fun. Now, if you're like me, maintaining a lush green lawn can feel like a never-ending battle. But with Sunday, it's been a whole new story. What sets Sunday apart is their personalized approach. You can get a lawn analysis just by answering a few questions about your home. With your first order, you'll get a free soil test kit, and you can send it back to Sunday and they'll create a custom plan just for you and for your lawn. No more guesswork and no more wondering if you're using the right stuff. With a Sunday subscription, your lawn care needs will arrive at your front door throughout the season, so you will have everything you need to care for your lawn when it's time to apply throughout the year. And since it's a customized plan for your lawn, they will give you a personalized checklist so you know you can always be on track. They also have helpful guides, videos, and articles to help you learn as you go. And if that's not enough, they have an amazing team of experts who are ready to help anytime that you need it. The application process is super simple. All you do is hook up your hose to their reusable spray nozzle, connect it to your custom nutrient pouch, and spray it all over your lawn. It only takes about 10 to 15 minutes, and then you can sit back and watch it green. Pretty simple, right? And let me tell you, the results totally speak for themselves. Our lawn has never looked greener or healthier. Plus, Sunday's products have better ingredients for people, pets, and the planet because their ingredients are designed with your family and safety in mind. So if you're ready to take the hassle out of lawn care and get the greenest lawn on the block, check out Sunday today. Your lawn will thank you, and trust me, you will thank yourself. I will leave a link in my description below, and you can use code BEAUTY25 for 25% off your first custom lawn plan. Thank you so much to Sunday for partnering with me on today's video.
I feel so feeling good vibrations, like an 808 sensation. Heaven on earth is a place, and that's my destination. You know I've been making my way up. I don't need coffee to stay up. Sky is the limit, let's see how far that this could take us. Driving into the sunset, turn the music up loud.
So do you guys think I got enough paint samples today? I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but I definitely have a few in mind. And every time I go out and look for paint colors, I always pick up anything that interests me because then I just add it to my basket of paint colors. And then when I get in the mood to wake up, I wake up in the morning and I'm like, today's the day that we're gonna do some painting. Then I pull this out and then I start sifting through, and then my creative juices start flowing. So anyway, I'm really excited to test out a couple colors in here and see what we end up with. What I am thinking is gonna be something so different that we haven't done on my channel. So if you guys caught my office makeover, I painted the ceiling in there the same color as the whole room. We went for a very monochromatic, moody, dark vibe, and I have to tell you that I have been loving it. I love it so much. When I walk in that room, I feel so inspired and I just love it. This space is not inspiring, so I think we could try something new in here. What I'd really like to do is paint this wall. We're gonna do an accent wall. We're gonna do some box trim on it. Classic, easy, love it. It's a great way to fill up a blank wall without having to add a bunch of like artwork and make it look really cluttered. I want it to be clean, crisp, and a little bit moody. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna paint this wall and we're gonna take it up to the ceiling and paint the ceiling the same color as this wall. I think this is a really great way to make a space look longer if you wanted to. I'm not really interested in that. I'm here for the aesthetics and I want something really beautiful on this wall. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm really excited to see this space transform. I think it's gonna be so crazy good. This is a great way to see what undertones are in a paint color. It's really hard, especially, I always say like it's hard with whites and it's hard with grays. It's hard with every color to determine what the undertone is if you're looking at it on its own. But as soon as you start putting it next to other colors that are similar to itself, you will immediately be able to identify, oh, that has a green undertone, oh, that has a blue undertone, a purple, a pink, a green. You can immediately start to tell what the undertone is. So this is a great way to do that. I will always pick a number of different colors that look almost identical, but they are all different. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a tough choice, you guys, because I kind of love them all. The paint gods are trying to speak to me right now. So we're trying to decide. It's been a couple days and I took some time to reflect on my last video where I shared the paint colors that I had in mind for this room. I asked you guys to put in your votes for your favorite colors, and after reading through many comments, I finally landed on a color, and I just want to say thank you so much for all of your help because it really helped me to narrow down my decision. And the color that I chose is behind me on the wall here. It is Moody Blues by Dunn Edwards. I think it's perfect. I'm really excited, and it's quite the journey to get here, but I think we made a good decision. So anyway, I am going to prep the room for paint today. I have to clean the walls and I need to patch any like little nail holes and things like that and remove all the outlet covers. And I decided I'm going to spray the room. I'm gonna be doing spraying for most everything in here. At least I'm gonna try to do that for most of it because I did get, if you guys caught one of my recent videos, I got a new sprayer and I just honestly wanna practice and play with it. So yeah, so we're gonna be doing lots of spraying in here, which means lots and lots of prep work. But hopefully it will make the process a little bit easier because we have a lot to paint in here. I'm getting ready to start installing the box trim on the wall. And of course, the first thing you have to do is consider your measurements. I am actually gonna be doing a chair rail in between the boxes. So I'm gonna have a chair rail and then trim at the top, boxes at the top and at the bottom. So I of course wanna start with where do I want my chair rail to sit, and that will determine the height of my boxes. So there's kind of a general rule of thumb. People say with your chair rail that you want it to be about 36 inches up off the ground. I just totally disagree with that. I think it's dumb. I don't like it. Maybe if you had super short ceilings, but I just think when you put it that low, it really stunts the height of the room. I don't love it. So if you have a reference point that you can go off of in the room, I think that's great. I also just think whatever looks best to your eye, go with that, because you're the one that's gonna have to be looking at it. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I actually do have a reference point in this room, and it is these doors. And it's actually the center of the doors here. So I was kind of playing around with a couple different things. Let me show you guys. If I put this up here, this corner starts to look a little bit clunky because I have all these different varying things happening. So I pulled it down to see if I like that better, to make this my reference point with the room and carry that around. And I think that looks so much cleaner, so much more intentional. I love the way that that looks. So that's actually the measurement I'm gonna go off of. It's 43 inches up off the ground. We have 98-inch ceilings in here. So it's slightly less than half, which a lot of people with box trim, you'll see the traditional style is the boxes on the top are bigger than the bottom. So anyway, I'll be sure to share all my math with you guys, and I will leave all the math in the description box as well. So if you guys want to kind of copy my plans, you definitely can do so. I'm gonna be using my pin nailer, my absolute love and best friend for every project, my pin nailer, and I'm gonna be using 1-inch nails probably, because this stuff isn't very heavy, so it doesn't need a lot of weight behind it. And what I'm gonna focus on is putting the nails in through the wall. Like you could try to find all your studs. Good luck, you guys. Like you're not gonna find all your studs, whatever, with trying to do something like this. So I'm gonna focus on shooting my nails at like crisscross. So one will go this way, one will go that way, and that will help things to stick to the wall. So you guys, I just have never had an issue with trim falling off the wall. I think some people make it a bigger deal than what it is, but I don't know. Watch, now something will fall off the wall. I've never had that issue. So anyway, are you ready? Mark's waiting for me. Waiting for me to stop talking. Let's do it. So you never really know how bowed a wall is until you put a straight piece of trim up there. So you can see there's a huge gap right here, and then it gets nice and tight to the wall. I'm definitely gonna start caulking this one right now because it's gonna take me a little bit to get that filled. Here's your sign if you don't have this caulking tool. I will link it here for you guys. You absolutely need one. It is a game changer. Today we're trying to be ultra smart, okay? The last time that I did this type of a wall, the box trim at my parents' house, I used a template for like the whole entire thing, and it made it so easy. If you have access to a laser level, you could definitely use that as well, and you could line up your lines and get everything super duper straight. I am just going to use, I cut myself some little templates at 4 inches. All the spacing between everything is going to be 4 inches. The one thing that could be, I don't know, a little nerve-wracking is if your walls aren't super straight, then your lines might not be super straight. And I have to use the wall as my guide, but that just means it's gonna look straight in the room. Hopefully this makes it super easy. I did a template for these, and it was the best decision ever. Made it so much faster and so much cleaner. You don't have to spend a bunch of time measuring, so let's see how it goes. You guys saw me leveling this board, the chair rail, and this is why I wanted to make sure it was super level, because everything else is going to ride off of that. There's this stupid outlet here, and it's in my way, and normally what I've done in the past is I've done something like this where I will trim around the outlet, like the actual outlet, and it just makes it look really nice, because then you can have a really nice transition to where your trim meets the outlet. I think it looks weird because my trim, hopefully you guys can kind of see, my trim would go, obviously I would cut this here and then it would go across that, and my outlet box would stick down. And I just think in this case, I don't like it. I think If my outlet box were like up here or something, maybe I would like it better, but I'm not liking the way that it comes down and it just looks weird. So we are going to move the outlet. And this is the things that happen usually when you start a project is something unexpected comes up. And that's why when things are going smoothly, I start to question it, you know? I'm like, something's too easy here. We're gonna start doing the top, get as much as we can done there, wait for this to dry. This is the setback.
Should be about 30 minutes.
Yeah.
We'll be done with that.
We'll see how it goes.
Then we can sand that.
So anyway, let's hope for no more hiccups, okay? This is a very simple mistake. Okay, so I did run into a weird scenario on this last box.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna make some adjustments, okay? Because the wall is literally a 1/2 inch crooked difference. And like, it's not possible for me to get crooked because I use that template the whole way.
So what she means is this wall right here comes
like,
in a 1/2 inch on that angle.
Yeah, so what was happening is when I put my trim up according to everything else, it was very, very, very obviously crooked. So what I'm gonna do is keep my same spacing that I've been doing, but this top one is just gonna be a little bit shorter by a 1/2 inch. It's gonna be shorter than the rest. I don't think that's gonna make a big difference. It's gonna be fine. You won't really see it, and especially since it's in like the back corner of the room, you will not be able to notice, but at least this spacing here will be even.
Won't look wonky.
It's just so funny. It's like I was saying to you guys earlier, like you can't, it's so hard to tell what the walls are doing until you put some straight trim on it. And then it's very obvious like what is happening, because this, I even did my level with it and it's straight. But if it's, yeah, I don't know. It's wild. So we're gonna fix it. It's all good.
Woo!
After so much prep work, I'm finally ready to paint. All I'm going to do first is paint the walls, like all the walls I'm not painting dark. So this wall and the ceiling are gonna be this blue color, and then everything else in the room is going to be white. So the shade that I'm gonna be using is, I have Dunn Edwards, it's their Suprema line in eggshell, and I'm gonna be using, what color is this? Crystal Haze, which is a really pretty, it's like a little bit, it's a creamier white with a little bit of gray in it. It's actually right here. It's a really, really nice white. Anyway, very, very excited to not have gray walls in here anymore. And I'm also going to be wearing today, if you guys have been with me for a while, you normally know I wear a shower cap. I do a whole little outfit thing, but I actually found in my garage I had a marshmallow suit. That's what I like to call it, as a marshmallow suit. So I'm gonna be wearing this today, and let's get this room painted.
I was made to stick out, I ain't never gonna blend in. I look at breaking out, this is just the beginning. Gonna break down the door, I ain't knocking. Ain't no catching the beat, cause it's dropping. One Gotta give it some more, I ain't stopping. Watch me flip out. Hello, hello, hello. Hola.
The room is drying and it's looking so good. I love the color in there. I really wanted to be able to paint the blue as well today, but I'm feeling like it's a tad bit ambitious considering I haven't even finished cutting all the boxes. So I'm gonna definitely get all the boxes done today. I'm gonna see if I need to caulk all the boxes, kind of see how I feel about that. I probably should put my patience pants on and wait to spray the blue tomorrow. That way all the other paint is completely cured in there really nicely. I just hate waiting. I hate the waiting part of projects sometimes, but I'm always so grateful when I take my time because it always gives you a better result in the end. So anyway, we'll see how it goes, but I'm gonna finish cutting all the boxes now and get them put up on the wall.
It's gonna look so good. It's gonna look so good.
So much better, especially like this with the wires hanging out of the wall. I think it's a total vibe. No, I'm just kidding. It looks great. I'm very proud of this patch, I have to say. Very proud of it.
These are not live, by the way. We just did the black tape there so you'd understand that these are not live.
They're not live.
This outlet is dead, and
yeah.
Because you don't want to put those together like that.
No.
That would be smoking right
terrible.
now.
The breaker is off. Thank you for clarifying that. That's good. I wrapped them so I didn't get all the paint, the overspray from the sprayer. I'm just overly cautious. I don't really know if that matters, but whatever. Okay, so we're noticing this is really tripping us up with how weird this wall is over here. So we got this box, like it's perfect, and it's just slightly weird. Something's weird. Now is the perfect opportunity for me to show you guys how easy it is with pin nails. Now, like if I'm trying to like get this off, okay, look, like it's not like it's gonna pop off, okay? I feel like there's a misconception with pin nails. Like people think, don't use it. But it's my best friend. Okay, so I'm using a flathead to get back here. See, bam. These are the little tiny nails and you just pull them out. So I'm gonna kind of adjust these a little bit to kind of match with the bottom. I don't know, I'm still probably gonna eyeball just a bit and figure this out. It's not like super noticeable, but you know, it's like when you spend so much time doing a project, you wanna make sure you do it to the best of your ability.
It's important,
You guys,
to not mix up your templates.
okay, so these bottom, these bottom squares, they're almost a perfect square. They're like a 1/2 inch difference. And somehow, I don't know, maybe I was hungry or I needed some iced coffee or something, okay? I'm gonna blame it on that.
Look, that's
what I did.
They're together on that end.
Okay, they're
it's all
together
flat.
here. Not there.
Wah, wah.
They're actually both the right size, except the smaller one is this down here, but I had them on this box like that. So they were messed up. So maybe the wall is straight.
Maybe we didn't need to cut that one up
Maybe I
there.
didn't need to do that. This is a very simple mistake. I'm going to recut this situation, take that off of there, redo it, and we'll see if it's better.
Oh, you're gonna take off the whole box.
You guys, this whole time I was thinking, man, is my template idea a really good idea? Like, is it good, or am I leading you guys down some wrong path? No, it's good. It's just make sure your pieces are correct.
Don't hit yourself.
The mystery has been solved. Just over that. I feel much better. Okay, we're caffeinating. This is why you buy extra of this. If you're gonna do any sort of project, always buy a little bit extra. Because if you, no, I'm gonna say when you make a mistake, no big deal. You don't even gotta go to the store. Perfection! Yes! That's what we like to see. That's what what we like to see. It says correct wiring. What up? I am gonna end today's video here because we still have lots of work to do in this room. In addition to painting, we still have baseboards. I have to install the door back on this room, and we have to put the whole thing back together, and that just feels like a whole other video. So please stay tuned for that. And thank you so much for being here, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I love you. Please make sure you're subscribed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.